Howdy everybody and welcome back to the Willy saintwilly channel once again, and I'm not going to waste any time. We all love horror AUs on this channel, right? Right, we all love them. And today I want to do a reading of a nice little fan fiction that follows the story of our favorite lovable, dorky, narcissistic sociopath, Greg Heffley in Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I'm sure we all grew up reading them. I know I would waddle my little self down to the Scholastic Book Fair and pick out my share of the Wimpy Kid books. My favorite growing up was probably Roderick Rules. I think that was like the best one in my opinion. And I even watched the movies as well. I love the movies. Oh man, obviously the first two were the greatest, or the best ones. But even, you know, the later ones, they got some flack. You know, people don't like the later sequels and the whole not my Roderick thing. I think people reacted too harshly to that, people just being chuds about it. Speaking of, the dude who plays Roderick in the fourth Wimpy Kid movie, you know, the one where they recast everybody, he actually has a YouTube channel, and I think it's, you know, fun to watch, seeing his behind the scenes acting tales or his vlogs. He seems like a nice guy. I like him. Go check him out. But enough of that. Today we're going to be going over this dark, twisted version of the Wimpy Kid series called The Heffleys. And the best way I can describe this is, imagine the Mandela Catalog and John Carpenter's The Thing and the Wimpy Kid books had just aggressive, this animalistic, vile group sex, and then birth the Heffleys, this fanfiction. Hope you have that thought in your mind, because that's basically what we're going to be reading. Now, this series was originally created by ebsuo926 on Reddit, but the problem with this is that, well, I want to credit them, but apparently they deleted their Reddit account, and I can't seem to find anything else more about this beyond that. Yeah, basically what I had to do was I had to go through multiple wiki pages and other people who have made videos on this already in order to get the whole story together, so yeah, kind of a pain, but look, I tried my best to credit them. If you guys have more information about the original creator, please tell me in the comments, because I tried, okay? I tried to credit them. This video is sponsored by Manta Sleep. Now guys, if you're a ghoulish creature of the night like me, you probably have a hard time getting good sleep. Well, luckily for us, the absolute rock stars over at Manta Sleep have a solution. Manta Sleep provides a wide variety of top-of-the-line blackout masks, each equipped with their own comfortable eye cushions and accessories. Like the stuff they sent me with my very own pro sleep mask, eye cooling cups, and a groovy little noisemaker. And guys, well, I don't mean to brag, but after using the cooling cups to help get rid of my disgusting puffy eyes, and also taking advantage of the sleep mask premium feel, well, let's just say my sleep's never been better. But regardless of your sleeping needs, I know Manta Sleep will have the perfect accessory for you. So if you want to upgrade your sleep to the next level, then I highly recommend you go and use code saintwilly at checkout for 10% off your first order. That's code saintwilly at checkout, 10% off your first order. And actually, that's not a recommendation. You're gonna do it. I'm ordering you. You will buy a Manta Sleep mask. You will buy a Manta Sleep mask. You will buy a Manta Sleep mask. Thank you to Manta Sleep for sponsoring this video. So without further ado, back to the video. So without further ado, let's get into it. May 22nd, 2010. Gammy passed away, and today's the funeral service. This is probably a crazy way to start a diary, but I need to get this out. Something's going on. People in our family have been dying in strange ways. So far, 5 have passed. Uncle Charlie, Uncle John, Great Uncle Arthur, Uncle Gary, and now Gammy. Uncle Charlie died in a motorcycle crash. Uncle John was found at his home with his neck snapped. Great Uncle Arthur has vocal cords removed. Uncle Gary was found hanging, and Gammy, well, her heart failed. Dad has been apathetic recently, and Mom yelled at him over it. He found Uncle Gary like that, so I understand why he's upset. Dad has been super distant ever since Gary died. He spends all day in his room, and he doesn't do anything with us anymore. I know it was painful, and I'm so sorry for that, but you can't just shut down as a dad. You don't understand, Susan. Seeing my baby brother like that. When we got home, as expected, Dad went straight to his room. It's really uncomfortable, and you can hear his cries through the house. He's like... Okay, this story is just dark instantly. It's just so dark. Like, right off the jump. Like, I'm just imagining the dad playing with his little Civil War figures in his room while he's crying. he's Oh, okay, they keep going. I'm sorry. It's messed up. At their dinner table, he was a mess. Mom wasn't happy either. This house is falling apart, and I'm scared whoever's taking everyone out may come for us next. Roderick seems to be also pretty shaken. I know he liked Uncle Gary. Poor Manny has no clue what's going on, and I feel bad for the kid. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. Hopefully Mom and Dad make up. It's like 3 a.m., but I was woken up by a loud noise. Mom and Dad are still fighting, and I can hear Mom cry. And that justifies nothing. Gammy's death hurt, but I still work for the kids. I didn't shut down. You can't imagine the sight of seeing your own brother hanging. Mom has gone out for a smoke, and now, once more, all that can be heard are my dad's loud cries echo throughout the hall. I'm sure Roderick and Mandy can hear it too. United in grief, or whatever they say. I feel my heart go faster and faster. God, this sucks so hard. Whoever is doing this, why? What did my family do to deserve this? Mom hasn't come back yet, and Dad hasn't stopped sobbing. I feel this will be a long night. May 23rd, 2010. Today, when I was eating breakfast, Dad broke down in front of me. He was ranting about how Mom hasn't come back and how he's a horrible dad and how she could be dead just like Uncle Gary. Oh, Frank. Can I help you? Hey. Don't! Help! Why? May 26, 2010. After 3 days, Mom is back. She didn't give any explanation. She just showed up at the door and let herself in. She looks worse for wear, and Dad is very grateful, but I can't help but feel like something is wrong. Mom isn't upset about the argument her and Dad had 3 days ago. It's like it didn't happen. I don't know. It's probably because she was gone for so long. I'm just glad to have her back. May 27th, 2010. At breakfast today, Mom was weirdly cheery. I mean, she's always cheery, but something felt wrong. We ate as a family today, since this was the first day of Mom being back. I have school now. I'll write some more when I can. Mom is driving me to school. I'm writing this in shotgun. She's completely silent, which is very unusual. Normally, she'd be asking me about something, or rather, if not, she'd at least be playing her music. However, currently, the car is as quiet as a tomb. No music, no voices, just me and her. I caught a glimpse of her in the rear view, and, her eyes. Something is wrong with her eyes. I can't place it. In school, I have two main friends, Raleigh Jefferson and Chirag Gupta. Me and Raleigh have been close for forever, but me and Chirag got in good after I called him invisible for a few weeks and he reported me. And I ended up hanging at his house. We all have first period together, and usually me and Raleigh goof off and Chirag does all the work. The teacher doesn't really care. Also in our class is Holly Hills, one of the prettiest girls in the school. I really like her, but she doesn't even know who I am. She lives pretty close to me, closer than Chirag. The summer is soon. Okay, maybe I could find a way to get her number and hang out at her house? I don't know. Anyways, I went to use the bathroom and the weirdest thing happened. I was walking down the hallway and then the hallway went dark. And this weird face appeared at the very end. He was frowning. I couldn't move. I was paralyzed in fear. Here's the face. It's so oddly familiar, but I can't place it. I wonder if this is the thing, hunting the Heffleys down one by one. Is this some sort of sign? I'm still on edge. Rowley and Chirag are trying to calm me down, but I'm implacable. That's a big word for Greg. I could feel his presence in the air. I might have to be checked out. Riley and Chirag are still trying to make sense of the situation. It was probably a faculty member. Just stay calm. Maybe it was a dream. This is weird. This is really weird. I'm scared. I'm really scared that I'm going to be next. After school, I went to Riley's house to work on an art project. It was going fine until he brought up my episode at school. I explained to him everything that was going on so far, and it's safe to say he was incredibly frightened. He almost forced me out of his house because he didn't want to get the curse, too. I talked him out of it, though. You better run away. That's horrifying. I don't know what I'd do if something like that happened to my family. Right now, I'm walking home. I'll update this journal if anything happens. Grandpa? Not exactly. It's Grandpa, or something that looks exactly like him. After I encountered him, he disappeared, and I immediately sprinted home. I checked the clock, and it's somehow 3 a.m. Time just flew by. When I came home, Mom was waiting. She was just standing right in front of the door. Did she expect me? She didn't seem upset at all. I don't know. I don't think that's my mother. I think something got her after the smoke break. I think it replaced her. I think I'm next. In a few weeks, we'll have our family reunion / celebration of Gammy's life. With all the familial incidents, I'm nervous for it. May 27th, 2010. Today is Saturday, and I'm spending the day with my brother, Roderick. Riley is out of town until next Wednesday, and Chirag is too far away. I didn't have anything better to do. He's pretty unhappy right now, so I tried to cheer him up. Hey, look at me! Well, after trying to cheer him up, he went to the couch and lay down and watched TV. I'm trying to convince him to get up, but it's useless. Mom is shopping, Dad is at work, and Manny's at daycare. The house is eerily quiet. Okay, something really weird just happened. I swear I saw something in the pantry. It was a face, but not the one I saw in the streets. It looked like Mom. It stayed completely still, almost like a photograph. I quickly left the room. I'm too scared to see if it's still there. Right after that, I heard quick and loud footsteps coming from the room. Then they quickly subsided. I'm hiding in a closet with a flashlight. Help! Help! I can hear Roderick scream. I'm too scared to leave. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I might hide deeper in this closet, but I can't make any noise. And I can't be detected. I don't know if Roderick is okay. My parents don't come home for a while. If I can find a phone, I'll call the police. But I'll have to make it fast. Okay, I found my old ladybug phone, and I immediately dialed 911. 911, what's your emergency? There's someone in my home! Greg, why'd you turn the lights off? I'm not Greg. Help! Mom. May 28th, 2010. I don't even know what to say. I can't draw any of this. I refuse to. I'm sitting outside the hospital room. I haven't seen Roderick, and I don't want to. I know he's dead. I don't know what I saw, and I don't want to know. I don't want to think about it. Mom showed up. Her presence fills me with fear, and she came in holding Manny. I really hope she won't hurt him. He's alive. Thank God. Roderick is alive. He isn't in the best of conditions, and he's going to have to stay in the hospital. It still was a really horrid sight. Bandages. Bandages all over. His right eye, his jaw, his nub of an arm, everything is bandaged. I'm surprised he even resembles a human. He looks 5 times better than he did when I saw him from the closet. Is it because he's cleaned of all the blood? Mom got close to him and he started to scream. Well, as best as he could. She quickly left in a hurry after this, making Dad and Manny come with her. I'm staying with Roderick. I need to ask him some questions. I saw it all. Since he can't speak, I let him type his answers on the notes app on my phone. You need to stop her before she kills others. Please stay with me. She might come back to get me. Keep an eye out. How can I protect Mandy and Dad and the rest of the family while also protecting you? Tell Dad. If he doesn't believe you, you have to try and kill it. Kill it? But that's Mom. I couldn't. Mom? You listen to me. That thing is not our mom. You said you saw. How could you see that and still call that thing our mom? I'm gonna go. What? You have to watch over me, please. I don't want to die. I have to tell Dad. Come back. Quick. Okay, I told Dad. He didn't believe me. Not in the slightest. There's something wrong with Mom. She's the one who maimed Roderick. Notice how scared Roderick was when she got close? No, wait, this can't be. That night, Gregory. Huh? It's time for you to join the rest in paradise, Gregory. Dad? Oh my fuck. That damn creature must have heard what I said because it showed up in my bed and tried to fucking kill me. She was saying something about paradise and me joining the rest. What the fuck? And then I guess Dad figured something was up because he came in with a gun and started blasting. He told me to get Manny and get in the car. We're in a crappy motel right now. I asked Dad how he was feeling. This is what he said. Greg, a man must always prioritize his family, no matter what. I thank you for warning me. You helped me realize that thing isn't my wife. Thank you, son. We'll check on Roderick tomorrow. Roderick is fine. We told him about how we killed it. He's happy, but typed out that we need to be wary. I'm glad that creature is finally dead. I mean, I think Dad unloaded the full barrel on it. I think that thing I saw in the hallway and Mom are the same creature, so I think both are dead. You can never be too sure, though. We got some news from the doctors, too. We'll have a prosthetic jaw fitted on him soon. If all goes well, he may regain his ability to speak. Oh, shit. We drove back to our house and the cops were there. Someone reported the noises from the gun last night. One of the cops was my Uncle Terrence. He looked exactly like me when I was younger. Him and Dad are on good terms, so I think he went light on us. Can you please explain the gunshots reported by your neighbors at 1:21 to 1:24 a.m.? A wolf was trying to eat our pet pig in the yard. Okay, this is really bad. They did a second search and apparently they found a severed finger in my room. They're taking me and Dad into custody. Manny's going to stay with Grandma. They hooked me up to a lie detector test. I guess I passed because they let me out. I'm having to live with Grandpa. I hope it's the real Grandpa. I'm in his car right now. I mean, he seems normal. Wednesday. He seems fine. I've been with him for a day and he hasn't attacked me or anything. No word from Dad. He's treating me a bit like I may blow up at any minute. You need anything, Greg? I know times are tough and I'm always going to be there for you, champ. I don't mind him checking on me. I won't lie, this has all been really, really rough. It's all been so fast. This time with Grandpa has really given me time to take it all in. Uncle Gary, Uncle Charlie, Roderick, Mom. They're all dead or injured or turned into a beast. I'll write later. He's sitting me down for dinner. Want any more, son? I think I'll go to bed. I'm in Grandpa's bed. After saying I was tired, he said he was too, and he followed me to bed. Man, I am so sick of this shit. If Grandpa's one of them, I'm gonna stab him with this kitchen knife I hid under my pillow. I think Grandpa's real, so I think whatever's stalking us is some sort of mimic. Maybe that means my mom is still out there. Grandpa is out cold. Not before getting me to put his dentures in a glass. Could you put my teeth in the glass? If he had told me like 2 weeks ago I was okay with stabbing my grandpa or something trying to be him, I would have looked at you like you were crazy and put you 5 tiers lower on my social ranking. But this is my reality. Now, I can't trust any of my family, except for my dad and Roderick. There are some tales of if they're a beast. Mom and the impersonated grandpa I saw at the streetlight both had these messed up eyes. If I have another encounter, I'll check for another sign. Well, I'll try to get some rest. Hopefully I'll get at least one peaceful night. I've been woken up. Grandpa's gone. His glasses are too. I can hear voices downstairs. I'm going to take a peek, but I am not going down. I can't be seen. Someone in all black with almost his full face covered is downstairs. He has the same body build as Grandpa. He's missing a finger. I have a really bad feeling. I dashed back up when I saw it, and I'm in the room right now. I hear footsteps. I hear You dare defy me. Death and revenge will be slow. You know, Gregory, this isn't just about you. It's about your whole family. I may have died as Susan, but I will always come back. Okay, this man thinks he's William Afton. Okay. Your little knife won't stop me. An eye for an eye. Last night is a blur. Literally. Grandpa did something to my eye. Believe it or not, but Holly Hills' mom found me in the shrubbery outside of Grandpa's. Did he throw me out? And brought me home? That's right, I'm in a house with Holly Hills. Wait till I tell the gang about this. On a more serious note, I read back my journal, and I guess streetlight doppelganger Grandpa must have done something to me. All it's caused so far is this blistering headache. Holly's mom just called me down to eat breakfast. I'll catch this journal up later. At breakfast, I met Mr. and Mrs. Hills. Mr. Hills strikes me as the strong, silent type. Miss Hills is very kind. At breakfast, they asked which parent to contact. I explained that my mom is missing and my dad is probably still in jail. I wasn't going to tell them the truth about the creatures, of course. I told them to call Grandpa, but he didn't pick up. Miss Hills said she will check by his house later today. Heather Hills was not at breakfast because she has lifeguard duties. Holly was. We didn't talk. After breakfast, Miss Hills left to see Grandpa, and Mr. Hills told me to go hang out with Holly. I'll report back soon. Is your eye okay? Gosh, do you need to go to the hospital, Greg? Sorry, it's just Freckly and Gregory sound similar. She mistook me for Freckly? Other than that, she didn't really say much. She was just watching the television eating chips. I thought she was above everything in the past. But Holly is just another normal human being like you and me. And so is Susan. And so is Grandfather. And so is... Oh, God, I blacked out in my eye. My one regular eye just shut closed, and then I blacked out. And when I woke up, I found that red text in my journal, a knife in my hand, and a large cut in my arm. Who's to say what will happen next? Or what this entails? I'm telling Holly's dad about everything. I told him the whole story. With Mom going missing and then her coming back weird and then seeing Grandfather at school and in the street and then the attack with Roderick and then the thing coming to my room and the shotgun and the motel and the cops and the second encounter with Grandfather and now this thing with my eye. He seemed incredibly shaken when I was done. He told me that this sounded just like what had happened to him 32 years ago. He was the exact same age as me. He said that his entire family died when he was 12, leaving only him. He said that he saw unreal versions of his family, too. It even showed me a newspaper. Family massacre leaves 18 dead, 1 survivor. Today, 18 members of the Hills family were found deceased during a family reunion. Only 1 survived. 12-year-old Andrew Hills. 6 members of the family had previously gone missing leading up to this. Boy, this is no joke. You have to stop that family get-up. My family has an online group chat where we coordinate. I don't have an account, but my mom does. I'll have to go to my house and find the password and call this whole thing off. Mr. Hills put his number onto my ladybug phone. He said if I'm ever in trouble to call him, and that he will come as fast as possible, with a gun. Thank God for Mr. Hills. Grandpa's missing. Miss Hills was gone for so long because she filed a missing persons report. I have left their house to go to my house, but to my surprise, Holly requested to come with me. Her parents let her go to my house to get the password, but she has to come home after that. She asked me all sorts of things. I never realized how funny and sassy she is. So, you live on Surrey Street, right? Oh my gosh, Evelyn tried to bite me once, that little Dracula. I found the computer easily, but it said I had 3 chances only. At first, I guessed something with Manny. It was wrong. Then our dad's birthday. Still wrong. I finally got it right when I put Roderick Manny Gregg. She really loved us. Cancel the get-together. It's not safe. Susan, come back if people miss you. I thought you'd die. I'm calling the police. Susan, I had to arrest Frank for your murder. I'll have to drop charges now. I haven't had time to update this journal in a while. I'll give you all the lowdown. After the attack, Grandpa's missing, both the one who attacked me and the real Grandpa. Dad had his charges dropped, and Manny's okay. We've been staying at Uncle Joe's house. However, the reunion memorial is back on. Uncle Joe is taking me and Manny. We're supposed to meet Dad there. I try to tell Uncle Joe to cancel it, but they all think I'm crazy. They all believe that message I sent to my mom's account was a joke. Nobody's believing me. I'm riding in Uncle Joe's car. Okay, I'm here. So is Dad. Bad news, though. So is Mom and Grandpa. Grammy kept a shotgun in her closet. I need to get it. Kill those things wearing the skin of my loved ones and end this shit. I went to get the gun from her closet. It seems someone else had the same idea. Looking for the gun? He told me it'd be better if he did the shooting. My eyes started hurting again, and I started hearing the voices. Ever since Grandpa's attack, I've heard these voices in my head. It's my eye. I need to do something, because every day I feel myself slip away. I can't turn into one of those things. I'm gonna have to cut it out. I'm cutting my eye out. Many more have arrived. I put on a makeshift eye patch and everyone thinks I'm playing pirate. Dad is missing, so is Manny. I'll make a list of everyone who has arrived so far. The feast begins soon. I think that things will really start then. In the meantime, I'm checking who's coming in. Someone's at the door. I'll write who's there soon. Oh, I'll get it. Hi there, it's me, Roderick. That's not Roderick. Oh my lord, that's not Roderick. Mom or Grandpa must have got him in the hospital. I can't even imagine it. Him paralyzed as those things turn him into one of them. We're at the table. Dad and Manny are still gone. Nobody believes me. They all think I'm joking. I warned them, but they don't listen. They aren't real. They aren't real. Let's raise a glass for all the people we've lost over these trying times. Dad and Manny are still missing. I don't know if they're okay or not. I don't want to leave, in case something goes down. I'm going to try and call Holly's dad. My ladybug phone is in my bag. Mom just left the table. Frank. Hello to your brother. Please, Frank, are you really going to kill your own father, mother, and son? You aren't Gary. It's me, Frank. We're all down here. Please, don't do this. Gary. Oh, God. Gary. Did you like that? Well, that's it. Merry Christmas, everybody. Yes, everyone, that is the Heffleys as it stands today. I think it's been several months and I have yet to see a continuation of this. That is just where it's left off at. And then now with the Reddit accounts being deleted of the original creator, uh, I don't know how it's gonna end. I really don't know because at first I thought this series was kind of goofy, but it kind of sucked me in a little bit. These Diary of Wimpy Kid fan fictions kind of have a habit of doing that. They suck me in. I've seen some other people narrate stories on YouTube, like the Freck Apocalypse or No Nut November. But they all have their own little quirks and engagements that really suck me in. The Diary of a Wimpy Kid fandom is an enigma. Okay, I'll put it that way. But thank you guys as always for watching and sticking with me to the end. Your support always means the world. And just in case I don't see you, stay safe and have a good one. Goodbye. Ooh, jingle bells. You know, I remember when I was reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid in middle school, I related to Rally the most, and I actually wanted to have my own, uh, like, journal I kept. I actually had a journal I would doodle in. It doesn't. There was this one kid though. Who was like he had like a death note. Okay, but basically like this was more so early high school. But there was this one kid who had straight up like a little black notebook he would write stuff in, and it wasn't even like really a journal. It was just like a list of people's names and how they wronged him. Like he'd have a page dedicated per person. And I remember I was on one of them. And the only thing I did do him was like I stole a Fry off his plate one time, and I didn't think he'd notice that, but he did. He noticed and he wrote it down. Wonder where that kid's at today. He's probably in jail. I mean, he might be. Probably safer for everyone if he is. Um, but yeah, watch something else, man. Just go. Just watch something else. Merry Christmas, everyone.